Nice to meet you all. I am Kim Hyun-jo. I'm in charge of smart ship development at Samsung Heavy Industries. First of all, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to make presentation. My presentation title is Digitalization of Ships, Current Status and Future. This is the content of my presentation. First, I'll explain about smart ship status from the perspectives of Samsung Heavy Industry, and secondly, I'll explain about how we're preparing for the future of MAS. First, what is the definition of smart ship? Smart ship can be defined in different ways. We think that smart ship is a ship that gathers and collects data and transmits the data to the onshore system, and using the data, shipping companies and other stakeholders can enjoy economic benefit based on the use of such data. So important thing is digitalization of a ship and connectivity between a ship and the onshore system. This is the roadmap of MAS announced by IMO, and we have our own roadmap of MAS. It starts with digitalization of ships. Samsung Heavy Industry has a clear roadmap towards autonomous ship. Based on the level of large vessel, we think that we are in the stage of digitalization. Regarding the accurate level of digitalization, we have different opinions, but one thing that is clear is that we are in the early phase of digitalization of ships. On this slide, the distance between digitalized ship and autonomous ship seems to be short, but there are a lot of issues to be solved, including administrative issues and regulatory issues. We are in the beginning of digitalization of ships, and I'll explain about what we're preparing to achieve the full digitalization and autonomous operation of ships. This is the direction of our research activities. First of all, we are applying digital platforms to all new built ships. And in order to provide various service to crews or onshore employees, we're making efforts. And also, we're developing technologies to reduce the workloads of crews. And we're preparing technologies to achieve autonomous operation of ships. S-Vessel is a brand name of Samsung Heavy Industry. This is a smart ship platform which is now being installed on the new build ships. It has S-Vessel Big, which is a data gathering system. Based on the data, we provide onboard service to the crew, which is called S-Vessel Onboard. We have another system called S-Vessel Onshore, which provides service to the onshore employees. The S-Vessel platform has been commercialized and applied to about 150 vessels. Samsung Heavy Industry is installing this digital platform on all the ships that are included in the order book of Samsung Heavy Industry. Through S-Vessel Big platform, we gather all data from the ships and we provide service to the crew. It consists of 3 elements. On the left side, you see the planning function, which helps you take the most optimal route. And secondly, we provide monitoring solution. And thirdly, based on the data collected, we can automatically create reports. This platform provides convenient features to both crews and ship owners. We are continuing our R&D on this technology. As vessel onshore is based on cloud service to collect and transmit data to the stakeholders so that the ship owners can efficiently operate their ships. So I said that digital platforms are being installed on the newly built ships, and some people say that then in the very near future we can see the birth of autonomous vessels, MAS. But actually, we didn't know much about how the crews are working on board. So in 2019, our researchers got on board big carrier and surveyed the status of how the crews were working on board. So the ship we got on board was an LNG carrier. This is the OPEX of LNG carrier. About 50% of the cost of the LNG carrier were spent for paying wages and general expenses for crews. So much of the expense was for crew. So by using the smart platform, we can help ship owners reduce their expense spent for crews and also reduce the expense used for maintenance and repair of the onboard equipment. For your information, the usual LNG carrier has accommodates about an average of 30 members of crew. And we learned lessons from our experience on board. First of all, crews were dominated with a lot of workloads. Actually, the crews were so busy and they were having a lot of workloads. Most of the works were routine works and they had to do a lot of documentation works. And another aspect we learned from our experience of getting on board the carrier was that the level of digitalization of the vessel was not high. As for main engine or generator engine, the digitalization level was quite high, and the information or data was being transmitted from main engine to the onshore system. However, the digitalization level for rotating machines or generator, they were still using analog gauges. So for rotating engines the level of digitalization was low. So we need to enhance the digitalization level of the engine rotating machines as well. So we have been conducting R&D activities on smart navigation. As part of our efforts for smart navigation, we developed SAS. SAS means Samsung Autonomous Ship. This system enables safe operation of vessels. Combined with the existing AIS and navigation assistance system, our SAS system helps crew achieve safe operation of the vessel. Due to time constraint, I will skip some slides. This is our efforts for developing autonomous navigation technologies. In order to verify the performance of this technology, we started the verification activities from 2019. And this year, we collaborated with Mokpo Maritime University and installed our system on the Segeru, the training ship, and verified the performance. In our test, that was conducted in cooperation with Mokpo National Maritime University. We used the training vessel, and we considered that safety is the most important thing. In Mokpo National Maritime University was using this training ship, which was aboard by the students, so safety was our priority. We conducted the test in an island located in the southern part of Korea. This is part of the testing result. Tugboat and the training ship is going to face each other, and we will see how they avoid collision. And the tugboat turns its direction towards the training ship, and we saw how the training ship avoids collision. And we also conducted a test where both the tugboat and the training ship was being autonomously operated, and the result of the test was quite good. This is our monitoring center in Daejeon. We remotely monitored and controlled the training ships during the test. Conclusion. We have as vessel the smart ship platform being installed in the newly built ships, and we are making efforts to provide better solutions. As you saw from the previous slides, we are developing and demonstrating and verifying the
So
performance
let's give
of
him a big round
autonomous
of applause.
operation,
Thank you. Please return to your
autonomous
seats.
technologies.